Hey friends, it's Kip Icon, and welcome back to Kip Plays DanganRonpa. We are here at the scene of the crime. I was excited to play this and excited to investigate the murder, but then I remembered, that means we have to be reminded that there has been a murder and it has been Chihiro. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already, there's a word written there. On the wall? Yeah, it says bloodlust. Pretty hard not to notice that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, with what looks like a stencil or something. How did they get the lines so straight?
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. Oh, that's right, because, Sayaka wrote the name of the killer on the wall behind her, so that would of course be a conclusion to jump to. But you know, the thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Oh yeah, I do remember. We did hear that earlier. About, genocide something. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack, man! Genocide Jack? The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all over the country. The United Murderous Fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh, that's right, she can't stand the sight of blood, and there is quite a lot of blood here. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Huh? No, why? Why? Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko. Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you alright? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. That tongue, girl. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, kid. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? What the heck? No way, Hagakure and I said that at the same time. Are we the same person? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? I see. It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well, you take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Here he comes.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because
Yoo-hoo!
that's how graduation works.
Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either, sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Ugh. Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. Oh, I hate it too, man. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Hey, Tagami, you're awfully cold-hearted in this one. What's up with that? You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What, do you want to die?
Ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead, you're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. One, I don't remember any rule like that.
That's because there wasn't a rule like that. You keep on adding rules, Monokuma.
Actually, I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Well, what if one of us killed all of the rest of us? What would happen to them? Would you punish them?
So then, in that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else
You
happens.
son of a bitch!
You need to shut the F up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
If you have no time to stand around here, we must begin our investigation to Sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigation, start. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m., so it was during the nighttime. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Oh, did you need something from me? Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
You're gonna let us? Come on now. You're in the same boat we all are, right? I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, Oh, ultimate lucky
Stop
student.
talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to your investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Alright, let's see. Okay, lots to look at, Let's start on this side of the room. Is there a... Nope, no Monokuma coin there. Alright, let's talk to Kyoko. Because she's the voice of reason, to be fair. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Alright. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. But, I mean, wouldn't we know if there was a serial killer that was one of the students? I don't know. That seems pretty far-fetched to me. I wonder what Tagami is up to. He's acting weird. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Uh-oh. Looks like we found what could potentially be the thing that killed her. There's a dumbbell on the floor and... This is a blood stain! There's a blood stain on the dumbbell! Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come in with someone else?
It's a possibility, I think.
Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of the handbook. dude had a real complex about being weak. You hear Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. You don't gotta stereotype all girls, Makoto. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex, I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Now, I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true,
Let's
but
go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun to be stuck with him for this investigation. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay, well, what is there to look at? I mean, you've already spent plenty of time checking out the crime scene. There are plenty of other things left to check. Well, I thought maybe I could check the door or something. I don't know. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands
Did
together.
you call for me?
Why do you keep calling Monokuma? You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card
Yeah?
reader.
Yeah, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in
In
there.
other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it
such
right?
ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly... What does that mean? I thought that if you loan something to somebody, you expect to get it back. But if you're the person borrowing something, then you have to give it back anyway. It sounds like they're both the same thing, right?
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family.
Well, I guess they're not the same thing because borrowing means you are the person who is borrowing it from someone. Lending means the other person is giving you their e-handbook, so it is a loophole, but I suppose that makes sense.
So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer of something something.
Now then, since the... Oh, actually, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Anytime I miss something, I go to... Transcript. There we go.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am.
Alright.
Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Huh. It's a little cold-hearted, Monokuma.
Yep. Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Are you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
Fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall?
That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I mean, it's a little weird that Tagami is leading us around. How does he know so much about what happened? We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Well, there's the big door. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Oh, right, there's the mailbox over here, right? Yeah, there's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? Wait, what? It's an e-handbook. Well, it looks like 3 of them. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? How did he know that? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this Oh, so that would mean that Sayaka's and Leon's and now Chihiro's are in there? So then these 3 handbooks belong to... Oh, sorry, I forgot about Junko. Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Yeah, Sayaka Maizano. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed Oh, someone knew that the handbooks were in there and they were using a handbook of a dead student? Why though? Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Really? I mean, it could be Junko's if it got, like, pierced by one of those spears, or it could be Leon's if it got hit enough by those baseballs. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Oh, okay, so it's Leon's. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Well, the 100 blows is what that execution was called, so 100 baseballs to be precise. Pummeled with baseballs. Ugh, do we have to see this again? The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Come on, Monokuma. You're interrupting us a lot.
Hey! Hey!
Now I'm really angry!
Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
What? Monokuma, you are making things so much more complicated with these hints. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What does that mean? I'm like, should I be looking for Monokuma coins right now? I don't see any clues around here anymore, okay? Alright, are we ready to go? Do I need to talk to you again? What did you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite? Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Oh wait. I keep giving this Tagami's voice and it's Makoto talking. Sorry about that. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. You can show us? Alright, can we leave the area? Oh, hold on, there's still more here waiting to be checked. There is? Is it the gun? A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. Okay, it's so chilling. More with you maybe? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Okay, so we've already seen this. True identity of Genocide Jack.
Me repeat myself.
So I already... Okay, got it. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Hey you two! Who's this? Oh, it's Aoi. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me.
What's wrong?
please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely.
You're right.
Alright, so you're acting strange. Just how strange are you acting?
You guys are too slow.
I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we let Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Toko, what's wrong with you? Well, it looks like we're gonna have to find out in the next episode of Kip Plays DanganRonpa. So far, we seem to be going down some rabbit holes here with what's happening with Toko, and I don't know, everything seems to be spinning out of control. Thanks a lot for watching. I have been and I will continue to be KipIcon as long as you friends continue to follow your dreams. Bye!